from the plays that we give you on the overnight shows. We always look for those money lines, and we don't, then we'll give you either a side or total, but it won't be the side or total that we gave you the night before. If we gave you the total, we'll give you the side, and vice versa. But we got one money line and 2 totals today on the show for you guys. I believe, yep, I think I've got that right. So we got 3 picks for you, NBA. Guys, make sure to like, subscribe, set notifications. Of course, the show is brought to you by the Rhythm app. You can claim your 14-day free trial right now with the Rhythm app and create your custom sports betting models. Of course, really saves you a lot of time in your handicapping, because you load in your factors in the handicap and you weigh your factors in the model. And pretty much the app takes care of everything else, so it saves you a lot of time. No more having to crunch numbers, checking out the ROI, that grades the plays for you, brings in the stats. Does a lot of that grunt work that used to be, that's very time consuming if you tried modeling on your own. If you handicap the games yourself, it is worthy of your time to claim this 14-day free trial, so you get introduced to modeling. Because what happens is now you can handicap the entire card based on your factors that you put into your handicapping, so it's consistently handicapped the way you want it every game. Which is more efficient than the human mind trying to do it, right? Because sometimes you look at games and you're not always consistent, right? Your mind frame. And also too, some people live by the numbers. Sometimes you don't have to. You can also factor in some certain angles if you don't agree with the model in certain situations, like revenge situations, or some of these spots that you may think are better. You can also use it as a tool to guide you, but it may not be the deciding factor for you based on your handicap. What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you how to handicap. I'm just telling you this tool can help you handicap more efficiently, more productively, and of course save you a lot of time. And trust me, if you buy the premium model after the trial, it's like $3.33 a day. Which is worth 30 minutes. Get 30 minutes to 2 hours back of free time for yourself. I think that's worthy, especially if you handicap the entire card. So I find it to be a well worth investment for myself and anybody in the industry, whether you're professionals handicapping. Have this tool available so you can load your factors and see how well your models are producing. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's get the free picks here. So welcoming everybody into the show here on Predictive Modeling. Let's get started with play number 1 on the show. We're Lakers and the Detroit Pistons. As you know, we took the underdog in the overnight videos. We're going to go over 229.5 here on Predictive Modeling here with the Lakers and the Detroit Pistons here. We still not much change in the status of these players. What we talked about overnight as far as injury-wise go, it's pretty much still the same. It really comes down to a lack of defense here by both teams, right? We talked about the Pistons coming off that really bad defensive performance here against Washington, giving up 51% shooting there in that game against Washington. Then, of course, you look at the Lakers, 24th in road defensive efficiency, allowing 119 points per 100 possessions. That's a minus 11 net rating. But again, it's the bad defense, right? Pistons are shooting the basketball well at home, over 47% shooting. And, of course, the Lakers can exploit bad defensive teams. We saw that, right, with the Lakers going against these bad defensive teams. We've seen Anthony Davis go off. So situation here, over 229.5. Poor defense on both sides, but actually the offenses should be able to exploit the bad defenses here. Lakers Pistons over 229.5, pick number 1 here on the show. All right, let's continue on here with Predictive Modeling. Pick 2 here, Phoenix and Toronto going head-to-head tonight. And we're going to be on the Raptors here, +3. Yeah, I got confused. I was almost going to go money line here, but not enough value on the money line with Toronto. I could not get to that 5% edge. I thought I might, but cannot be. I don't like that price, +123, +120 on a three-point home dog. Better to take the points here with the Raptors here at +3 in this spot. Just kind of how the math. See, this is where the app helps you out. Helps you make those mathematical equations, tell you where the better value is. It's better to take the money line, or is it better to take the points based on the edge rate here, the points? No doubt, because I don't think the price is right here, good here on the underdog. Pretty much the issue here with this Suns team is they're really banged up, right? Looking at the Suns, you got Allen, Durant, questionable, Beal, Lee, Little out for Phoenix. And if Toronto's coming in, other than Koloko, all their core players are healthy. Schroeder, Anunoby, Barnes, Siakam, Poto, he's healthy on this team. So a healthy Toronto team. Also, your bench guys like Gary Trent, Achua, Flynn, Boucher, Daniels are all healthy. So you got a healthy group of healthy roster here, because you may need your bench here for Toronto to help out a little bit. But again, they got a full clean slate of health. So in this one, we're going to go ahead and take the Raptors +3 here, pretty much based on the Suns' injuries. The win probability here, 59.7%. We have a 12.6% edge based on my handicapping factors, based on my numbers. These are my numbers, not somebody else's. My factors, how I weigh my factors in my model. I've got this line at about a pick 'em. So that's what I have it lined at. So good value here on +3 here with the Toronto Raptors. I need to go over the numbers again on that over 229 on the Lakers because I forgot to do that. I remember to keep doing that. I don't do that on the live videos. We do it on this show. But on the over Lakers 229.5, the win probability 64.8%, have a 23.1% edge based on my handicapping factors, how I weigh them. My number comes out here 235.6. I'm going to make it straight that these are my numbers. I'm not just running consensus of other people's numbers. These are my numbers. It's my logic, my thought process going into the recipe of the model. Model just handles the grunt work, okay? Crunching the numbers, bringing in the odds, that kind of stuff, and grading. So I want to make that clear that these are my numbers. Not the app does not predict games. The apps do not predict games unless you put in the logic. Let me put you that way. All right, I think it's probably a better way to describe it. All right, let's continue on here on predictive modeling. Up next, we got the 76ers and the Pelicans going head-to-head here. We see road favorite here by Philly. We're going to take, here's our money line here, Pelicans +116. Here's where the math works on the Pelicans plus the 116. On this one, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. We know a pretty good offensive team, but on the road, efficiency, not so much, right? They have their issues on the road this year. When you look at Philadelphia, they're giving up on the road here this year 114 points per 100 possessions. That's Philadelphia 76ers road defensive efficiency numbers. New Orleans has been an efficient team at home, averaging 115 points per 100 possessions, and they're shooting 49% from the field. I like that. Win probability here, 49.4%. We have a 6.6% edge rate based on my handicapping factors. My numbers come out. 76ers 114.7, Pelicans 114.6. Edge there on Pelicans money line, that plus the 116. All right, here we go. Got all three plays for here on predictive modeling. So it's really time right now to go ahead and recap the plays from the show today. All right, let's go here with the recap. We got to start here with the Lakers Pistons over 229.5. Then we came in with the Raptors +3. And then it was the moneyline play of the day, Pelicans +116 against the 76ers. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition of Predictive Modeling. Back tomorrow again with another show. So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. Be live with us when we're live on the air with the shows. Get the best numbers. And, of course, remember, claim your 14-day free trial with the Rhythm app and start modeling. Create your custom sports betting models right now with the Rhythm app and save a lot of time. Of course, you can see you get personalized recommendation bets from your models. You'll see that green star up there telling you that's your top plays. It actually tells you what your best bets are based on your factors and based on the math. So it's a really great math modeling tool for you to apply to sports betting. Let's face it, this is what the professionals use. These are what the sharps use. A lot of times the sharps are just the people with the money. They have people behind the scenes running their data for them, and they just kind of apply the logic. Well, you don't need to hire a staff to run these numbers. Rhythm does it for you. Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like technology is replacing jobs again here, because usually the sharps I know have people behind the scenes doing this for them. Well, you don't really need those people behind the scenes anymore. This is kind of where technology is kind of taken away from the labor and the workforce right here. And it makes it pretty much affordable for more people to use it, right? So, because when you factor in the cost of the premium subscription for $99 a month, that's about $3.33 a day. You don't have to go out there and hire a tech crew or to run this for you. It's pretty much pretty much simple to run for you. So there you go. All right, we got you through the show, guys. Thanks for joining me. The drive-through in about half an hour. We're getting the picks in from the guys. I saw Mitch will be on. A lot of the guys will be on. Big Al is scheduled to be on as well. Rod, you guys like Rod. Wayne as well. So guys, make sure you tune in to the show. Don't forget to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We got the picks up on the board right now. Of course, Joseph Schultz has been our top unit producer for the year, followed by Hollywood Sam Ramon. Marlon and Chauncey, our two newest cappers, have been doing a run. Court shout there. He's been doing fantastic work here on the site. as well. You can see the last 30 days, last 7 days. We're almost getting to that point where we change the calendar here, and then we can start seeing some of these really good numbers here come up for the year from the guys. Daniel Walzchuk is having a fantastic month. Look at the last 30 days for Daniel, as well as Ralph Raymond moving up the ladder. Yesterday, Raymond with a big performance. Ramon. Hey, myself came in with 3 winners in the NBA. Marlon coming in as well. And, of course, Nick Martini. And, of course, you can purchase the plays right here in the center of the page. You'll see our best bets up here, our one-day passes up on the board. You can always click the tabs for our best bets up here. A lot of best bets here for action today on Tuesday. So, I'm sorry, Wednesday. Wednesday's best bets are up on the board. And, of course, down here is the pick ticker. If you prefer, you may purchase the plays a la carte from our pick ticker. There you'll find team versus team information on the pick ticker. There's also props for sale. Remember, all our plays here sold, the one-day passes are sold as a profit guarantee. They must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. So you can see we're locked and loaded here for Wednesday's action. Leaderboard 2.0. If you want to go deeper into the leaderboards and go deeper into handicap performance, you can go scroll to the bottom of the page and look at our leaderboard at 2.0. All right, that's going to do it here for our show, guys. Thanks for joining us. Drive through in about half an hour. Tune in for that. I'm Tony T. We will talk to you guys later.